Your volume's kind of moving around. You said you turned some settings on? It's like randomly getting louder and quieter. I don't know what that's about.
It's probably my head randomly moving closer and farther away. Okay. So got that. That's working again. So Twitch, the answer was I have to let Windows believe that my microphone is also a speaker. That was
Perfect sense.
what I disabled. Totally. And while we're here, zoom on the kitty. Change the focus. That is the wrong way. There we go. Okay, so we should have a noise gate now. Can I do this here? That's not a half screen, but you know, okay, sure, whatever. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, quiet. Quiet is getting red. Okay. So filters, let's turn off the gain. Just do that. Now we are just right at the edge of the yellow. If I get really fucking loud, just barely peak. Just a hair more noise reduction. I'm not gonna yell. Okay, that's much. Let's try a compressor. So we go from talking to very loud. It actually worked pretty well.
What did you change?
That's my compressor. Audio compression.
Yeah, that made a big difference all of a sudden.
So it still sounds pretty good, but it's not like going nuts in your ears? Okay. Let's try negative 25 decibels, because I still see myself hitting the red every once in a bit. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut my windows and then I'm going to yell. I'll be right back. I guess it was facing. Rather than having it to the side. This microphone position means that I can't like turn slightly to my right, or I am talking directly into the microphone, and that's too much.
So moody.
Well, that was a recommendation from Ian. I know, like, audio over distance. If you double the distance, you quarter the total volume. And I am, like, no joke, the microphone is, like, within 4 to 5 inches of my face. So a shift from me is, like, could be anywhere from like doubling the distance from the microphone to cutting it down to a quarter, which would be double 4 times and 4 times again. That'd be 16 times louder if I just like go from 6 inches to, I guess it'd be like 2 inches, something like that. Rare face reveal. Oh my god. Okay, so we have normal talking right now. We have getting a little excited, getting a little energetic. We're going from the bottom of the yellow to the top of the yellow. And actually, okay, that's the yell. That is a very loud. Go with 40. There we go. Let's go with 40 decibel compression. We have normal talking, and we're hitting just the edge of the yellow. We have getting a little excited and energetic, and we're just pushing into the red at the very high peaks. If I yet, okay, that's still. Go this way. Is it going normal and then getting excited and then actually yelling? I swear to God, I hate this app. Every time, like, I have to drag it into position like 3 times and it keeps like setting itself. Oh, here we go. This is where I gotta do. Compression threshold, attack, release. That's right. I gotta look up all these things. Yeah, how to do this. Attack is how quickly after I start. Release is how long after. So this is save my fucking settings, please. Stop changing them back. This is so frustrating. Dragging the setting over, and let's share this pain. Shall we? Don't you just love it when you make an adjustment and then you go back and it changed it back on you? Oh. And it just loves this -6. Boom! Look at that, -6. -6. -6. What is the frickin' point of giving me a slider and letting me adjust things if you don't actually let me save the changes? such a frickin' mistake. They switched off of their gaming and released G-Hub, and then everything is just a worse version of what it was before. Okay, so noise reduction, compressor. I think I can just like max out that compressor when it actually wants to stay. And then let's test keyboard here. Still hear it. This is actually much. Hey Bungled, how you doing? We're doing some audio testing, playing around. Doesn't sound too bad.
Can't even hear it. But I don't know if it's Discord doing anything extra.
It's pretty quiet on the stream, but I also like the stream is also quiet for some reason. It's meh. Okay. Mute the game for a moment, and then we'll just do this. Typing and talking and seeing how things sound together. Oh my god, I hit the pause button. The space bar is a pause and when I was typing the wrong window. Let's try again. Typing and talking and seeing how things sound together. It's quiet. It's not great. I can hear it cutting off the beginning of my speaking though. Let's see. It's probably compressing too much. Let's just, fine, we'll do it your way. 6. How does 6 sound? How about when I talk and type? How about when I talk and type?
Ooh, that got kind of gnarly.
Okay. Your voice drowns out a little or you're trailing. Yeah. It's cutting me off a little bit. So I think I want the compression probably about here. Then we can try some talking and typing. Not great. Mutes the mic when the signal level is below the target threshold. We can try this way too. think the real test is going to be like if I'm playing a game and it sounds like the keyboard is just loud and
Yeah.
obnoxious. Fine, just whatever settings you want. Whatever settings you want, Blue. I think I want to try something like this. I think I want stuff around here. Popper actually is not that big of a big deal. Well, that cut me off a lot. Go back to your defaults. Limiter is a tool that attenuates the signal at a target threshold and can bring the overall level up to a consistent volume using gain boost. See, like it sounds like it's kind of muting me in the middle of words.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll try that. A limiter is a tool that attenuates the signal at the target threshold and can bring the overall level up to a consistent volume using gain boost. I can hear it muting me. Just like letting my voice fluctuate just a little bit and drop down, and it just cuts off the word.
Yep.
Okay. So let's try bringing the gate up and a limiter up. And we'll just read another thing. Depopper listens to the low frequencies for plosives and pops that are unpleasant or will overload the mic signal. The filter compresses the signal at the target frequency when the signal passes a selected threshold. Putting this microphone here is making me think that I want it on the other side of my face, because I know the right side is where the S comes from. I don't think this is going to help. That almost completely muted me. Is it the de-esser that's screwing it up? No. How about changing the gate? No, I can hear it trail when I start getting the quiet bit. Okay, is that any better? No. is the compressor. I don't think this is it. This probably is not it. It is not the compressor. Let's reduce the limiter down to 0. You're still cutting me off. You're acting like... No, I don't have NVIDIA Broadcast on. Oh, what is the problem here? Bring the input gain up. Nope. Ignores me. If I just disable this entirely. How do we sound now?
Good first impression.
Yeah. Okay.
A little huskier.
I know the keyboard is going to suck.
Oh, yeah, now I can hear it. Couldn't hear it really before.
And I can hear you echoing. Oh, you know what? No. That's not echoing. That's me hearing you on Discord and then on the stream.
No. That's a sort of echo.
Is there a way to set this all to default? Yeah, that like completely muted that whole thing.
Yeah, it was really quiet.
Limiter, why are you a problem? Nothing came through. Limiter, are you problem? Okay. God, that is all over the place. Oh, I see why I kept resetting now. I had to make a custom preset copy. All right. How are you now? No, I don't want any of that. Okay. So we'll do some test readings. Signal cleanup, de-esser. The de-esser listens to the high frequencies for hissing and sibilant sounds.
It's pretty good.
Limiter is a tool that now do your real voice. Limiter is a tool that attenuates the signal at a target threshold. Oh, I don't have the thing to read now. We can try it this way too, whatever you want. We can try it this way too, whatever you want. Meh.
There's no volume wobbling. Got more bass there too.
I did adjust that. Which I guess makes the keys sound a little less pingy.
Yeah.
The hearing myself on stream like a second and a half behind is really messing with my ability to actually say words.
I know, it's so hard to talk like that. It's hard enough normally.
Yeah. High pass. What are you? Bye. Bye.
Hmm.
I don't know what you are. I think you were default at 70. Okay, so I don't know what's changed here. Just the fact that this is a copy and it stops resetting itself? Because that sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. No complaints.
Okay. Well. Display capture. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to play a game of Hunt Showdown. 1 round. See how bad the keyboard is. Bring this over here. I don't know if I have played Hunt since I rebooted the computer, wiped it and whatnot.
Oh, right.
Oh, give me my mouse back. Put that back. Just like that. Okay. I know I haven't streamed it. Oh, that keyboard is loud. There it goes. Now it's connected. Okay. Can I increase the noise reduction and not lose my voice? Doesn't sound terrible. Go up to 35. Okay, well, this guy's got to go. Oh, God, everything is new again. Because The fresh install thinks I haven't checked
Yeah.
everything off. Yes. There we go. Let's do... We'll do some Paxes. With FMJ. Okay. Cat is back. Cat cam. Okay, that did cut it off when I turned my head away. But that probably should be there. This will be the most annoying. And the real test if I can get rid of NVIDIA Broadcast.
Do you have Discord's noise reduction turned on?
I think so.
Okay. That might be why I'm not hearing some of the sounds.
That's a good point. Yeah, I can't hear me if I turn away. And if my other monitor is on that side, maybe I should move my mic. It has automatically determined input sensitivity on.
There's also a noise reduction setting somewhere
That
in there.
CRISPR thing.
That might be what it was.
Noise suppression. Oh, God. Coming from Tarkov. That's what I should have played.
Oh, yeah, crisp.
Not CRISPR, crisp.
It's like way down at the bottom of the list.
There's a bit of a difference between those two. Just a wee bit. Did I ever put my sensitivity settings back in? That looks about right. I don't need that totally muted. I just need it quieter. Watch this stream at 50% in my own ear. Oh, right. Yeah, I can hear the clicks. Also going to need to remember my keys since I changed them. Kept screwing up use and lean The muscle memory for Hunt is much stronger than Tarkov.
I bet.
This feels a little slow. Okay. Back to my mouse. That I'm not sure that was right. Oh shit. Put your oh my god. Fan bloody tastic. Fuck it. We ball. A little bit of a hitch there. Oh, switching that use key is going to get me killed. Absolutely. Yep, there's like 4 failures right there. Oh, he's here. Bilbo Fraggins. That's a pretty good name.
I can dig it.
Yeah, those keyboard sounds, they're in there bad. So I'm going to have to turn on NVIDIA Broadcast again.
Nuts.
For anything that's keyboard related anyway.
Well, shout out to Crisp because it's doing the job. I don't think I heard a single one.
Maybe I can look into that.
I guess you'd need to have it capturing you through Discord too, right?
I can probably do that. I bet there is a way. Or I could just find a way to use Crisp without Discord.
Guess that's true too.
I definitely like the audio quality more. Without using broadcast. Well, while we're live, that's not what I want. Oh, hit my head. Increase the compressor. I don't know which way I need to go with the gate. No, I don't think anybody's coming. Well, okay. Oh, that's cutting me off now. Let's try just the compressor. No, it's the gate. Okay. Couple more voice lines to test it out. That sounds fine. So I think the gate was too high. That's not aiming up. Come on. What the hell is this? There we go. I think that gate is still just a little too much. Try 65. I think the more I open up the gate, though, easier those keys are to hear. Which is weird. I thought the noise reduction was the one that was supposed to do that. In fact, noise reduction max, go. Nope. Ain't doing shit. What do I have map on? Oh, I have a melee button. Never used it. It's on tab. You know, come to think of it, I don't think the button changes. I don't think that's because I was trying to fight Tarkov. I think that's just the default buttons and I never changed them to what I usually use. All right, let's go see if we can bean some guys. Oh, that's why I took that off tab. So I don't open up Steam. Oops. Just a lazy old hunter. Slowly walking to take another bounty. Oh, sounds like one of them died. Hello, buddy. Goodbye, buddy. I saw that. I think I didn't hallucinate. They're dead? Ouch. And that's it. I still got it.
Nice.
Or, you know, I'm probably picking on like 2 stars or something. And there was one over here in the bush. Let's see, I hit him from there. It's right about here. Here we go. Where's your body? Okay. Back for my pennies and out of here. If I see a bounty pickup, I know that reptilian was a solo. But yeah, that will that'll have to be me calling it a night if it's putting me in these lobbies. And then it was genuinely 2 stars. That kind of felt like a 2-star fight. Though their aim wasn't too bad.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
How's it going?
It's going. We're testing out some mic changes.
Okay. see that we have. It looks like you already finished testing your Switch.
I'm gonna flip back over to it after this.
Okay.
But Switch went okay.
Are you using a capture card for that, or?
I'm using an Elgato.
Okay.
God, I'm not just blasting every time I talk, am I?
No, not in the
Nope.
slightest. It's nice and clear.
Do I have the game turned really low? Oh, the game is not coming through on the stream.
I've got it muted so I don't hear myself talking.
Properties, showdown. Okay, there we go. I've got it quiet enough that I'm not getting my own steps as phantom steps freaking me out. That looks like it pushed just into the red.
Back.
All right, so let's change that. Pretty sure that gain is not actually working. Yeah, it's still one into the red. So input gain. We're at 0 physical on the mic. Let's try reducing it. What's that?
As in, you can't go any lower.
Yeah, I can't go any lower. There's the digital input gain
In Windows.
in Blue Voice.
Oh, okay. That's right.
So I'll turn that down from 48 to 30. That seems quieter, but it still sounds like my voice is dominating the stream. I think that works. Oh, but do I have the game audio turned down really low? No, Master's 80.
We mute you in Discord.
What's that?
I was going to say, I'm going to mute you in Discord so I can try and help you troubleshoot the audio.
All right.
Yeah, you are a little boomy in Discord, or sorry, in stream.
Yeah.
Because I had you 50% in Discord.
I think I need to turn you up in Discord.
I can also just move closer to the microphone.
Well, that'll work.
How's that?
That's good. That is the wrong exit. Actually, so I think the game audio itself is very low, so I probably got to boost it for stream.
Does the Blue mixer allow you? Do you have like an audio mixer from them as well, or are you using a third-party one?
It does have one. I'll show you after.
Volume. Okay.
But I am going to get a gain filter on the game. That's put the gain on? Really? It's only halfway through the green. Let's try that. This guy yells. Yell for me. Okay, now I can hear the game pretty well.
Almost did it. Yeah.
I gotta turn it way down on, Oh, you know what? I just hit my head on the mic. Alright, here's a good audio test. Dynamite. Actually, pretty good. Quieter than the guy yelling. Yeah, that's all good. That's like 80% of the way through the yellow on those guns. That's the loudest thing. Okay. All right. So, what am I dealing with here? Display capture. There we go.
Okay. Let me alt tab real quick. Move it to primary. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
So I've got this, and then this is just an equalizer. I don't know what high pass is.
So it's going to like. Sorry, the mute game in background. Oh my god. There we go. Just close it out. So your high pass is going to basically, if you move the slider further to the right, the higher pitch the cutoff is. So currently, it's going to be basically rejecting everything below like 70 hertz. So it'll like suppress it.
Oh, okay.
The 70 is coming from the 70 hertz there on the right. So if you've got like a really rumbly street that you live on, or your neighbors are playing a bunch of like loud music, and the bass is coming through the walls, that can help. Also, really beneficial if you've got like an air conditioner in the room.
Yeah.
It can pull some of that out.
Or like that electronic hum at 60 hertz.
Yeah, so it defaults to being at 70, so it's going to try and reject everything below that.
Okay. I don't think this is what cuts me off because I don't think I get that low when I'm talking to myself, but I'm going to bring it down to 65.
Yeah. Also, the electrical hum is less of a frequency. I mean, it is a frequency, but it's a duration frequency. So it's if you look up like a 60 cycle hum, that's going to be the audio.
Okay. This stuff I don't think is going to mess with anything in terms of quality other than the high pass. Am I understanding that correctly?
You're, for the most part, yeah.
Okay.
The high pass is going to do a little bit, but it's more just going to change the sound a tiny bit, but it's not bad.
Okay. So here's what I've got right now.
gate you definitely want.
Right. That is what cuts
Noise
out other
rejection is
noises, right?
your biggest quality suck. Yeah, the gate is like a threshold, so it's just gonna try to automatically reject anything below a certain volume level or SPL level.
Okay. So the higher the gate, the more it rejects. Right?
Yes, and you got to get louder and louder to get past it.
Okay. So I wonder if that's what was cutting me off.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
So you want that to be lower.
So I put it at 60 and it was working okay. Oh, it just popped back in.
Louder.
Yeah. So if I go to 54, that's not too bad.
It's more about what it's going to do. Like if you try and talk at the same volume
Okay.
and mess with the slider, you'll hear what it's doing. Or
So
you'll see what it's doing on your EQ.
we'll just continually talk and
Much
talk
closer.
and wait for it to kick in, and I guess keep making noises, keep talking, making all of the delay is messing with me.
Yeah, so that does make it difficult. Can you? So if you go into your Windows settings, you can toggle to listen
That's right, I can do that.
from your input, and then mute your stream.
Um, not that.
So select the Yeti. If you
Device properties. Not start test, is it?
no, stop test. Go back.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah. I think it's device properties. It's been so long since I've even looked for this.
It changes like so often too. It's probably not. It's probably this
Let me
thing.
see if I can look through it here.
Properties. Listen to this device. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
Yep.
is this
Just hit apply.
okay? So is this? God, that still messes with me.
Doing software stuff, I don't know if it'll change.
Yeah.
Never tried.
Okay, so we're gonna go and move the gate up and higher and higher and higher. Okay, that's compressing a little bit.
Yeah, so think of the gate literally as a gate, right? It's going to close until it senses a certain level of volume, certain SPL, and then it's going to open and allow sound through.
Okay.
That's the purpose of the gate.
So
So if you're it's going to try and help you if you have like a higher noise floor in your room. Say you've got a lot of background hum, or you know people walking around, things like that. It's going to try and reject that because it's quieter than the voice.
okay. So the gate was what I was trying to use to stop from
Also,
hearing the keyboard.
Yes. So I would mess with the gate until you don't hear the keyboard, and then see if you can talk at a level that's comfortable for you.
Okay.
and still have it come through.
I hear the gate. I hear the key. Oh, I don't think it kicks in until I release it.
That would make sense. The other thing you can do if you want to minimize the keyboard, go to your equalizer and just drag the highs down a little bit. It'll completely pull the clackiness out of it.
Okay.
So the highs. Oh, can you make it a like a 10-band EQ? So click on the little hamburger thing. You can't. Okay. Still better than nothing.
Okay. Well, it sounds like.
Yeah, so just pull those highs down a bit.
Oh, further?
I mean, I wasn't listening. I wasn't sure where you were at before.
Okay. So it sounds like
That's not bad.
I can hear it cutting me off as I'm talking, though.
Right. So the gate needs to come down a little bit, and then we actually want to add some highs back in because your voice is not sounding like you.
Yeah. So it kind of looks like the keyboard right around 43, 42 is where that gate starts cutting out the keys. But my voice is lower than that.
Your voice starts getting cut out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I need, if I'm talking very softly, it's probably got to be, let's see, that's still registering. I'm talking to myself. That's cutting that off. I'm just talking under my breath. Okay, so it's got to be at least negative 50. Negative 50. But the keys, no, it's got to be lower than that because it cuts off the beginning of the words. Okay. Those keys come through nice and clean. And I can't just compress them out, or I can't just turn it down on the EQ. That makes them sound plasticky.
I mean, all that would do is kind of
Makes them sound real plasticky. So maybe if this job hunting this week or next week yields something a little better, it will be time to pick Dave's brain for a custom quiet keyboard.
that would be fun. After using nothing but quiet keyboards for a while, they kind of feel like garbage.
I tend to agree. That's why I got Cherry Blues. But
Yeah, I mean, I've tried almost all of the silent switches now at this point, or at least the big ones. But they all, because they use like, except for like one company that I haven't tried yet, they're all using like a silicone dampener, and they just feel mushy.
yeah, I like to avoid that if I can.
Yeah, it just kind of makes it feel like a slightly broken membrane keyboard on some of the worst ones. Like the best that I felt were the Gazoo. I don't think they're called Bovas anymore. Jeez, what are these things? U4S.
Okay. Done with Hunt. So, at the very least, it was educational. The keyboard just has a higher threshold than my talking voice. So there's not going to be a way to
Yeah, and you can play around with it.
gate it out, I don't think. Now, compression. That I know I need as well because.
Compression is going to.
Go ahead.
It'll try and keep all the volume kind of like in the same range.
Right.
So it's going to squash if you get excited, and it's going to try and boost you if you're being really quiet.
Yeah. And that's
really minimize the dynamic range.
That's something that I know I need because I get very loud.
Perfect.
So, do lower numbers mean more compressed?
Less compression.
Less compression.
Less. So let's see what let's see what options you get from the hamburger menu.
Attack, released, post gain, pre gain, compression ratio, and gain reduction.
Yeah. Okay. Try talking. Is it giving you any sort of graphic? No.
No, not right now. I do get.
So the threshold.
I mean, we get this. So mic aux down here.
Okay.
Which it's. Actually, it should be in alignment with a stream.
I think it is hiding underneath my dog's butt.
Oh. That's what that photo is.
There
you know,
go.
I'm not going to lie.
That's my dog's butt.
I didn't look too closely, but I thought it was a squid.
No, it's just his butt right after a bath.
Okay. Well, here's.
It's really fluffy.
Can
see the mic aux now?
I can't move that up high enough that it's going to show us this menu. It's going to have to go here. So this is
So that's going to be
whatever that value
basically
is.
It'll kick in when you get to a certain volume height.
Okay.
So the higher that threshold, the longer it takes to kick in.
The longer it takes to kick in.
In terms of like, it'll take longer, meaning like as your volume ramps up. So if you're like talking, jump scare.
Okay.
The part where you scream is going to be where you're hopefully is in that threshold, and then it won't do anything until you get to the threshold.
Okay. And the higher value means it's going to
louder. The higher value means it's going to ignore everything below that volume.
Okay.
So like if you put it really low, it's gonna start ducking the output.
Okay. So
much sooner.
it looks like my speaking voice is around -50, -55. This only goes to 0.
That's your noise reduction. That's your hiss.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
Like,
Compressor. Okay,
and
so
hissing, and you want it like, so the higher than that number, the louder.
the louder. So I'll be able to get louder before it kicks in.
You
Okay. So getting louder. Okay, I see it gets into the red there, but just by a little bit.
Yeah. So you see those, you see that -20, -30, 25, etc., and 15, 10, those numbers. So that's those numbers
Oh.
correlate
Okay.
to those. That's your dB.
Okay, so can I just set this to -20?
So yeah, try that.
Okay. So that way, as soon as it gets into the yellow, that's when it starts compressing.
Yes.
Okay. And then if I start getting really loud. All right, so I saw a very short spike into red. Still getting pretty high, though.
Yeah, it's going to really try to keep it from happening.
Okay.
And
So,
it's not like, it's not painful.
okay. And that, if I understand the other parts on here, attack is like how quickly after it notices that threshold that it starts cutting, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the release is going to be how long it continues past it. So
Okay.
if you're like, and then you have like a, 20th of a second pause, which is the 50 ms, and then you continue talking at the same volume, it's going to, keep that going. But if you do like a scream or whatever, and then come back down, this way it's not trying to compress something when you've already gotten quiet.
Okay. So I guess logic question here. Why would I not put attack at 0? What's the potential issue that could come up from being at 0?
You'll have volume. There's no issue from having it at 0, but if you were to put it past 0 to 20 ms, it'll be a spike in volume and then get ducked.
What does get ducked mean?
Squashed, shrunk.
Okay.
Made quieter.
I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't put this as 0.
There isn't one. Not for what you're doing.
Okay. And then release makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1/20th of a second at 50 milliseconds.
Yeah.
We can probably... Oh, I sure wish there were numbers here. Oh, they're over here. Okay. So 100 milliseconds.
10th of a second.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry about post gain. Don't worry about pre gain. Just don't mess with them. Just leave them.
Okay.
Same thing with your compression ratio. Just let it do its thing. If something needs to be changed, you can revisit it, but it's just easier to just leave it.
Okay. So we'll do a quick test. Just normal talking, quiet talking. Quiet talking is getting to like -25, 30. Okay. Talking a bit louder. I can see I'm still spiking into the red. But I can also see that it cuts it down like almost immediately. right, and I'm gonna get actually loud for a little second.
Okay.
And if I get fucking killed by some goddamn bull. Okay, that I've never actually seen it go completely red.
Means you're massively peaking, but it ducked your audio quite a bit.
Okay.
Didn't blow out my ears. I could tell that you were louder. The energy was louder. Like you had more energy going through, but the overall experience was just, oh yeah, you're being loud. But
Okay.
that's- Yeah.
That's cool. And then, do you think that's a good level, or do you think I should be messing with this anymore?
I think you're fine as long as your game is not crazy loud.
As long as the game's not crazy loud.
Yeah.
Okay. I have this nasty habit of turning my games down to like 20% because I have old man ears, apparently.
Does that mean you can't hear highs and you're half deaf?
No, not that kind of. Just preference for quieter sounds. Well, I don't think that's necessarily true. I think it's just that this headset's really freaking loud.
Oh.
Earlier, Dave said that he was hearing Mike play through my headset and into the microphone.
Do you have an open back headset?
No.
Oh.
That was probably somewhere between like 50 and 70% of system volume.
Damn.
And then on Discord, I know I'm facing away, so it's on Mike's left right now, so I can't look at what I have his volume set to.
Actually, you can. If you right click on his name in Discord, you can see user volume.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Just learned that. Okay, I wonder if I can.
You know that's not showing for me.
Oh.
You on mobile?
No, actually, I'm not, which is why I'm actually able to watch the stream.
Oh, okay. In the right column, not in a chat.
Yes.
Okay, I have Mike at 88%.
Yeah, I've got him at 70. 78. That is an 8. Oh, I need a new prescription.
Okay. Well, I do like the way this sounds. Unfortunately, keyboard is still going to be a problem.
Not really. It's not that bad.
I think our Discord, the people in it, have a much higher tolerance for keyboard sounds. Because I know I have some clips and the keyboard clicks are about as loud as the game. They're about as loud as my voice, which apparently recording this is true. And I get nothing but negative feedback of like, those clicks are awful.
Okay. I mean, if that's what the people who view are giving you, then obviously roll with it.
Yeah. I mean, like, I know people are going to voice their negative opinions.
Well, yeah, blues are also super polarizing.
Yeah, that's fair. I like blues. I like my clicky clacks. Then again, I am listening to these clicky clacks through a not open back headset, so it doesn't bother me that much.
That's fair.
But yeah, this sounds good to me, but it is that is with a big cup over my entire ear. So
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense that people would be bothered by it. Okay. Now, the only other thing that I might mess with is I'm tempted to move this mic boom arm to my other side so that one, when I turn to face the chat, the stream, and I read things, I'm not turning away from the microphone. But also, I know my strong S comes from the right side of my mouth, and it sounds like steam escaping. And I don't think this wonderful de-esser is really going to make that just go away.
No. It's not.
Unfortunately, that's just a fun feature of my mouth.
Hooray.
Hooray for teeth that are sticking out. Well, not really sticking out, but one of them is a pain. Slight crowding. Guess I might as well leave that at max. That's not it's not cutting out anything. Okay. Well, this was fun. And I think I think I'm going to mute that stream so it stops short-circuiting my brain. Seriously, like hearing yourself on a delay, just like
Oh, it's awful.
it stops you from being able to like think.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Elgato. Turn on.
Breath as you out.
I just beat Ganon, but you know what? I could do it without the screen covered in garbage. That'd be cool. So before you showed up, I gotta turn on the audio for that. Before you joined us, some of my software decided it really, really, really had to update right just now.
Hooray.
And it was Logitech G Hub. And Logitech G Hub controls my microphone, my headset, my camera, my other camera, and my mouse.
Oh.
And all of them were in use. Some of those devices in use by multiple programs at the same time.
Oh no.
I'm going to keep headbutting this microphone here until I learn. So
yeah. Oh.
What ended up happening was it's really loud in my ears. I hope it's not really loud on stream.
I actually muted because I started playing again.
That's all good. I'm gonna just watch the levels. So all of those devices like just threw a fit, and then eventually, yeah, they stopped working together, and then like I couldn't get some of them to kick back on. And it was also getting conflicting info because it believed that my microphone was disabled. And that's because way back when the world was just a little bit more sane, I disabled it as an output device, but not an input device. And apparently now G-Hub will only recognize it if it also thinks that it's a speaker at the same time. That's what that Windows was the problem, that I had disabled it in Windows. So I had to re-enable it for it to start working in G-Hub. Anyway, I'm gonna kill Ganon. I'm gonna kick his ass.
We'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh god, I love that switch frame rate. God, it's terrible.
Oh, I'm playing on a 2K screen at the same time, and it's like a little extra pixely.
I've got it thrown off on my side monitor, which is
Link,
a really nice monitor, but
Link,
it's
I'm sorry,
and it's nothing to do with
but my power isn't strong
It's-
enough.
it's just a switch. That is hitting the red. .5 decibels. Ganon, you pushed it into the red. You jerk. We're beating Ganon twice tonight, boys! This time with a cat camera and without thanks windows in red letters across the entire stream. And maybe this time I won't completely screw up my button inputs all the time.
Now my moment has finally
So I looked at,
Brace yourself,
before I
Ganon, for
started
the
this,
sting of my revenge.
I looked at the date of the last save. It was 2017.
Be our final opportunity.
And I'm just like, hey, let's go kill Ganon. Never did that. Let's go. Let's just walk into the castle. I'm sure we'll remember the buttons.
Let's go, little guy. Now, open up wide.
Yes. I got all four.
Never beat Ganon.
I just never beat Ganon.
100 years in the
Do
making.
another one. Just
Hold on, princess. Our moment has arrived.
Just walk in and beat him with a frickin' twig. I saw that it like wiped out half his health, but he still had a shield when I was fighting him earlier.
yeah, sorry, my shield just means the health. Like, it does a bunch of work for you.
Yeah, that's half the fight right there. Hey guys, you know what we could do to finish the fight right now? Fire the laser again!
Good.
Stop blocking me, bro! That did nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm using the poopy bow, aren't I? Oh, I think it broke. Alright. That and bomb arrows. Because why not? keep clicking in the thumbstick. I feel like I did not take damage on the last couple of hits I took. For whatever reason. Oh, blew myself up. Get back here. Can you aim up, please? Oh, you should have seen the first time he did that move. I was just like, oh, I know this one, I know this one. It's tennis time. It was not tennis time. Do the laser. Do the laser, you nerd. It's not the laser. That one did full damage. Now he gets a shield thing. This one took me a minute to figure out. So I figured out he gets a pause in his shield every time he uses a special guardian ability. I can't aim high enough for your head. That is not parry. That did not work. Ow! Okay. One more shield to attempt this. That's right, nerd. Ah, I broke my shield.
Daruk's protection is now ready to roll.
I pulled it at the last second. Good thing these bombs have infinitely long fuses. Can I? No, I have to go in the menu. Shock arrow, why not? Dodge this thing. It's just run. I'll eat again. Sure, I have, like, tons of food. That'd be a pretty big style move to cook in the middle of the big boss fight. Yeah, I know you just set this floor on fire to be a hazard, but I'ma cook a steak. That probably would have gone a little faster if I yeah, and if I had the muscle memory for parrying still. I went in with 3 shields. I should have went in with more shields, is really what I should have done. And now...
Decided to beat Ganon the 3rd time. I'll do 6 shields.
I don't even know if I have enough shields unlocked for all that. I might only be able to carry 3 shields.
I think you can carry more than that by default, or maybe I'm just remembering Tears of the Kingdom instead.
It's a good question.
Ganon. Ganon was born out of a dark past.
Now for the most thrilling final battle. Drunken horse riding.
He has given up on reincarnation and assumed his pure, enraged form. If set free upon our world, the destruction will be
I have
unlike
not
anything
found or
seen
heard of
before.
such a thing.
I don't know if you can use Ganon's horse like this, but I know you can use
I
Ganon's horse
entrust
in the
you
game.
with the bow of light, a powerful weapon in the face of evil.
That is not something I had done.
Link, you may not yet be at a point where you have fully recovered your power, or all of your memories. But courage need not be remembered, for it is never forgotten.
Yes, I will equip the bow of light. Drunken horse, no!
That energy covering Ganon's body is called malice. None of your attacks will get through as he now is. I will hold the malice back as much as I can, but my power is waning. Attack any glowing points that you see. May you be victorious.
Oh no, he knows how to turn! Go faster, horse!
I'm sorry. I can't hold it. Ganon's power is weakening.
I am a little befuddled that they chose tank controls for the horse in the final bit. Normally I don't mind tank controls, but I was not expecting it. No, horse, I need you away from him. There we go.
It's working.
That's the wrong way, Ganon. I'm over here.
Hit the glowing area. So close.
No, horse.
Link, look up there.
Alright, fine. Goodbye, horse. Oh. I got punked.
Do what you must, Link. Finish him, Link.
Boom. I flew too close to the sun. He just fucking booped me. Okay. Ganon defeated twice. That'll make up for not doing it for 6 years, right?
Something like that.
And I am probably going to get to bed after this. Thank you very much for helping and explaining a lot of that audio to me. tomorrow, we will start. Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah. It's still in the box. It'll be a first time play.
I wish I could go back and have that.
That good?
I really liked Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay.
I truly. It is. It's just so well designed in a way that encourages
I've
and
been
allows
keeping
you
watch
to
over you all this time.
cheese the ever-living shit out of it.
I've witnessed your
in-game
struggles to
mechanics.
return to us, as well as your trials
They
in battle.
want you to figure out fun
I
new ways to
always
bypass
thought-
their puzzles
no,
that they spent
I
thousands
always
of
believed
hours creating.
that you would find a way to defeat
It's
Ganon.
amazing.
They
I never
they
lost
weren't
faith
salty
in you
about
all
people
these
who are
many
like,
years.
now you've got to do your joystick
Thank you.
gyro ball
Yeah.
puzzle.
I mean,
And people were just
Yes,
like
I know.
flipped it upside down and flung it in the air and
May
just
I ask-
balanced
I mean,
it on the back.
that's
Do
what I
you
did.
really remember
Fuck
me?
that shit.
That's what I did too.
I actually, the first time I encountered it, I flipped the ball, like I got it in a corner and then did made it hop by just flicking it up.
hmm
That was I spent like 20 minutes trying to get that to work and it finally did. And then the other time, I just turned it upside down.
Just fucking yeet.
Yeah.
Flip that shit.
I don't think they were ever mad about that. But that was
That's-
also a stupid puzzle.
That's good that they were just like, yeah, this. I'm glad y'all found ways to enjoy it. I think
Yeah.
the one that actually made me annoyed wasn't that, because you could just do that, but the ones that irritated me the most were the stasis ones where you had to get like the right amount of power and angle on your hit to like knock a ball to go to a specific spot, because
I think
go ahead.
I think I remember it, but it's been a long time.
It just was irritating when you had to hit like a specific target or a direction, and it would feel like your last hit, for whatever reason, no matter what combo you did, would
Yes,
send
yes,
it from
yes,
going
okay.
forward to like off to the
Yes.
right or left or something.
Yes, now I get it. Yeah, I'm remembering that.
And then there was the pseudo putt one where they had like a giant stone putter and you had to hit the ball, and
Yeah.
it just didn't feel as smooth moving it as all the others. But a lot of them I really did enjoy. Those particular ones, not so much. And I like using stasis to send something flying, but not when precision is required.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll let these credits roll. They earned it. Gotta go and apply for more jobs tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Do you have some interviews coming up?
No, I just restarted applying to places today.
Okay.
Took a vacation this week, and I got one the week after next, and it's just gonna be job applications. I'm tired of being underpaid for what I do.
Absolutely fair.
It'd be nice if I actually enjoyed what I did too. So, mainly looking at like 3D fabrication, printing jobs, which those have a pretty wild range of prices, but I guess it is a pretty new technology to be bringing in, so there aren't really standards set yet.
No.
Well, newly put into open source, patents wearing out. Not new technology, it's been around since the 70s, but getting things into the open source market really let it explode.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the tide really just hit me hard. As soon as I was done playing, like, I'm not filling with stuff anymore. I'm just sitting and waiting, and it's just like, you should have been in bed 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I think you're 3 hours ahead of me, so that tracks.
Well, we got the cat a new scratcher. She seems to like her old one a lot more, because that's what she's used to. But,
Curled up on it a little bit.
yeah, that's the old one she's on. We wanted to get her something, that one we wanted to get something that she could rub up against, so that she wasn't entirely dependent upon conventional grooming or us using a grooming brush on her. 'Cause she gets hairballs, and then that's a pain in the butt to clean up. So we got her that, and the wire thing, she kind of gets what it's for, but not completely. She'll rest her head on it and like let it slide a little bit, but she doesn't rub her whole body up against it.
Got it.
She does like to hang out under it though, with like just
Yeah,
part of her body under
the
it.
The more it's present, the more she'll start using it.
Yeah. This one she's gotten really accustomed to now. It comes in and out of the office here whenever I'm in here or not. And if I forget it, she gets upset and she wants me to bring it in here so that she can hang out in here, but hang out on her little pad. So we got her a new one that we unwrapped today that is the same cardboard, but it's taller. It's probably, I'm gonna say like 2.5 feet off the ground, and she's got like a cat tower that's covered in rope, but she's completely destroyed it at this point. And she only seems to use it as a last resort when we finally scold her enough to stop tearing up the furniture. She seems to like cardboard, so This is a
Gets really close.
yeah. So this is like a 2.5 foot tall cardboard wall thing, but it still smells like plastic and shipping and like actual cardboard and not like her. So she doesn't like it yet.
Yep.
So I laced it with catnip.
Yeah.
And that got her to play with it for a little bit, but now she's like, nah, why bother with that when I got this? Look at that dumbass without a shield. You could have fought him a lot better if you had a shield. Could have deflected those lasers back at him, but no. I should have put him in his climbing gear for that. Give him the bandana and the ripped off vest, the vest with the ripped off arms.
We'll make our way to Zora's domain.
At least you're wearing one.
Divine Beast Varuta. Looks like it's stopped
You could
working.
always, right before you
Let's
do the final
investigate the
blow,
situation.
Just go naked.
Yeah, just go naked.
Miva's father. I believe he would like to hear more about her. The least we can do is visit him and offer him some closure. Although Ganon is gone for now, there is still so much more for us to do, and so many painful memories that we must bear. I believe in my heart that if all of us work together, we can restore Hyrule to its former glory. Perhaps even beyond, but it all must start with us. Let's be off.
The leggings were a very deliberate choice, I'm sure.
I can no longer hear the voice inside the sword.
That is a big change.
I suppose it would make sense if my power had dwindled over the past 100 years. I'm surprised to admit it, but I can accept that.
Cool, now go get your power back. Because light beams kick ass. And of course, there will always be another thing. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the stream there. Looks like Cat's ready to go to bed too.
Cat has been ready for bed.
Yeah. That was a perfectly timed cutscene for the 5-minute screen dimmer to kick in the moment it's done. Okay. Well, I'm going to end the stream here. Those that were crazy enough to stick around and watch a test stream of me trying to get the Switch working and my audio levels for my mic improved. Thanks for coming. I don't know why you came, but thank you for coming. Tomorrow we start Tears of the Kingdom. And yeah, probably going to be later. Let's say like probably around 5 Pacific, 8 Eastern. I don't know other time zones, so 7 a.m. JST and I don't know, another number for Europe. I don't know the time conversions. But anyway, ending the stream here. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you next time.